Here we have a nice solid granny square. If you guys want to learn how to make a solid granny square, I can teach you. Let's start. Today we're going to do something just a little bit simple, and it's going to be a solid granny square. So a solid granny square is a really fun way to just do a granny square without having to do the clusters. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start our granny square a normal way. So we do a chain up of 3, and this counts as a double crochet. And we're going to go ahead and put 2 other double crochets right in here. And that's going to be our first cluster. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chain 2. 1, 2, oops, 2, and then we're going to put another 3 double crochets right into this magic circle. Okay, chain 2, and then we're going to put another 3, chain 2, and then another 3, and this will be our 4th one, and then this will make our nice square. So you want to make sure after this one here that you chain 3 and you slip stitch it in the top of the first chain 3 that we did. So we got to close our magic circle tight, okay, and then right here we're going to slip stitch it, and we're going to close that off, and that's going to make us a nice good square. So let's just make sure we pull our magic circle tight, and there we go. Okay, so now we're on to the next round, and what we're going to do is chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn our work. Now, right into here, it's going to be as though we were doing a regular granny square, okay? The only difference here is that the corners are still normal as granny squares. The middles are going to be double crochets in each stitch. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and do a double crochet right in here because the first one here is considered a double crochet. Do another double crochet, and then we're going to chain 2. That's going to give us a nice corner, and then we're going to keep going, okay? So there's the other one. So we have 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So now we have 3 stitches that we need to put 3 double crochets in. 1, 2, 3. So you're just going to go in here and put a double crochet right into this stitch, a double crochet right into this stitch, a double crochet right into this stitch. And then we're going to work another corner, and we're going to do the same thing. So we put a cluster of 3 double crochets, chain 2, and a cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay. I have a brand new yarn, so that's why I have to pull it out. Anyway, so now again, we put a double crochet into this stitch, double crochet into this stitch, double crochet into this stitch, and then we go ahead and we do another cluster of 3 double crochets, and a chain 2 and a 3 double crochets. And solid granny squares are really fun because you can kind of just make them your own, you know? You can just make one solid color and it looks really nice. You can use yarns that, you know, change colors like mine. This one here is for traditional granny squares, so if you did a traditional granny square, it would probably come out really nice. I'm not doing a traditional granny square, so mine's going to be a little off than what the color has said that it was going to be. Okay, so here we are. We do a double crochet into one stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Okay, and then we're in our last corner, so we're going to do the same thing. So we put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, all right, and then we do the same thing we did in the previous one. So we're just going to go ahead and do 1 double crochet in each one of the stitches here. So a double crochet here, double crochet here. Okay, and this one here, it's going to be a little wonky, but there's a double crochet right into here. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch it right into the top of the chain that we did in the first round. Okay, so you just slip stitch it right in there. Okay, and so that's your first round. Now if your hole got bigger, that's fine, just pull it tight and it'll close back up. Okay, and so this is the first round of the solid. So we'll go on to the next round now, and then we'll just keep going. Okay, see how we get. All right, so now what we're going to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work, and then now you'll see that there is more. So what you have to do is you just have to kind of make sure that you're doing the corners and the corners, and you're doing the straights and the straights. So this one right here, we're going to go ahead and say that's a double crochet in that stitch. So we're going to go into the next one. So we're going to do a double crochet in that stitch, double crochet in the next one, double crochet into the next one. Okay. we're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next stitch. Now when you get to this stitch here in the corner, so we're not going to want to put a stitch right here. We're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to put a stitch right into this. That's where you're going to do your cluster, your corner cluster. Okay, so you're just going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. And the reason why we don't want to put one there is because if you do, it's going to add an extra stitch and it's going to make it bow. So we don't want to do that. So you're going to go ahead and just put your 3. And then you're going to skip this one and put your double crochet right in here, 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 double crochet right in here. And then you're not going to put one right in the last one. Okay, so you're just going to do another corner. So you're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. All right, so I'm going to run out of time, so you guys go ahead and do this the end of this round, and I'll meet you at the end of this round to go to the next round. Okay, so you should be at the end of that round, and don't forget to slip stitch it right into the top of the chain that we did in the previous round. So you're going to slip stitch it right in there. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to keep going. So right here is the stitch for the chain 3, which is a double crochet. So right in here, we're going to put another double crochet. Let's see. And then we're going to keep going. So you're going to put a double crochet into each stitch like we were before. You're not going to put one in the last one. So you're not going to put one right here. You'll put one right in the corner. You'll put your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. And then you're going to skip the one on the next. Let's see, I'll show you. Sorry, it's easier for me to show you than it is for me to just tell you. So, okay, so here we are. And you're going to skip that one because it's a stitch, but if you put something in it, it's going to make it wonky. So we're going to go ahead and go all the way down. And you're going to do this again all the way until you get to the desired length that you want. I'm only going to do one more round with you guys, but you can keep going. This can keep going and make a nice solid granny square for you. And like I said, you can stop and make a bunch of them, use different colors, whatever you feel you need to do, or you can just keep going. Anyway, I will meet you back here at the end of this round and we will close it off, all right? So here we have the nice solid granny square. And as you can see, it's basically granny square, except it's just every stitch is accounted for. Instead of there being clusters like this all the way around, there is, it's just double crochets all over. So this is a fun, cool little granny square that you can use for really anything, any project. Anyway, as always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to message me, leave a comment in this video. And if you guys need any additional help or support, you can always just subscribe or leave a comment. All right, talk to you guys later.